Alright guys, what's going on? Clara Lobby here, reporting from Winchester Hall Government Building. We have an update to a story that Levi brought to you about a week ago, where we told you about how Frederick County, Maryland was caught violating the federal First Amendment to the United States Constitution by censoring political speech from people using words that the government found dissatisfactory. And they did this by bleeping out words they did not like. You will remember that Maryland activist Sean Porter and famous pro se litigator Justin Holder strongly criticized the government and spoke to their political and religious beliefs during the October 29, 2024 Frederick County Council meeting.
Let the minutes show my political opinion of Jerry Donald. Jerry Donald. Let the minutes show and accurately reflect my political opinion of censorship. Censorship.
And in response to that, the communications team, in connection with whom we would assume is county legal, worked to censor the footage, and based on record requests that we have filed, we have come to learn that the county attorney seems to have stepped in to reverse the decision to alter these public video files. I want to notate for the record that the crux of the complaint filed by Mr. Porter and Mr. Holder were that Frederick County was displaying to the official government website files which were not just altered but were censored in violation of the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. I also want to notate that had this not been fixed, you would have likely seen a lawsuit from both of these individuals. And that's not to say that one isn't going to be filed, but it is at least at this point something that Frederick County has sought to remedy. It seems like, from what we have discovered, high-ranking officials in the government were trying to stick to an anti-obscenity broadcast policy that they have in place. However, where that would have gotten tricky for them is trying to describe how political dialogue can be interpreted as something that is obscenity. It is an unlikely argument to prevail, and presumably this is why they have taken the remedy that they have. So with that again, it's safe to assume that Frederick County has acknowledged that they have done something wrongful, and now that they are caught, they have course corrected their prior actions. Clara Lobby in downtown Frederick, Maryland, and we'll see you soon. So how does it feel to be victorious in having your speech uncensored?
Well, it feels about the same as it does every day I wake up, because I'm always victorious in having my speech uncensored. When my speech gets censored, that's when I really begin to fight. These fellas, they knew what they were up against. I even called County Attorney Brian Black and asked him what it was like trying to sit on a three-legged chair, because they had literally no foundation with which to do what they did to my free speech. And within 24 hours of taunting the living crap out of them, they took care of it.
Were you prepared to sue if they were prepared to fight you?
Yeah, we had already shepherdized the case law that we were going to use to explain that curse words are, in fact, a viewpoint. Anger and aggression, those are also viewpoints. There's some case law from 2017 and 2019 that we were going to cite in our joint lawsuit against Frederick County, because they had made this a pattern and practice. This wasn't just some person in the room doing the editing and they did it on their own. This is literally the policy, the pattern and practice of the county, which means the Monell Doctrine applies, which means you can then sue the county or municipality, because it's literally their policy to repeatedly violate people's civil rights. It's literally in their policy. That's how bad this situation was in Frederick County. I can't believe it got that way.
Do you think at any point the county realized that Justin and you set them up?
Well, the moment that I looked into Brad Young's eyes and grinned at him like a deranged psychopath, they knew.
Good answer, good answer. Do you ever plan to move forward on the issue of yielding the speaker's time?
No, I'm just going to do it, and they won't be able to stop me, and there's nothing they can do about it. So that's coming at a future meeting, and they won't have a clue what has happened. It will already have happened. It'll be done and over with, and I will then be victorious, and I will then taunt them about how I just got one over on you guys. You said time couldn't be yielded, yet time was yielded. That person's comments got on there. Up yours.